Gary, after 2 games on the road, how good is it to be back at home?
Very good. To be back at home playing a proper competitive game is good. It's good because we've had a real awakening, if you like. The lads woke themselves up at Oxford after half time, and I think the supporters that were there saw that there's something in this team which I've known, but it hadn't been shown since we came back. But they got to a level where they were giving problems to a First Division team, and that's what we wanted. And not only that, we proved that we had 120 minutes in us, and that was good. So to be at home now, first home game of the season, it'd be great for the lads who will respect the supporters that turn up, of course, which would be great. And it'd be great if they turn up to support the lads after the effort they put in on Tuesday.
And having had 120 minutes in them on Tuesday, obviously you've now got to get 90 minutes out of them on Saturday. How big an ask is that? Because obviously, the emotion as well as the physical exertion.
I think it'd have been more difficult if we'd have lost after 120 minutes. That was why our little chat for the extra time was quite important, where we had to say, look, we've come this far now. You've deserved now, after coming back, to win this game. So let's go and win it. And it really was a case of making sure that we come away with a win, so that we knew that after extra time they'd feel a lot better with a win than a defeat. So they put that extra effort in, and I thought we was very, very, very professional in our game management. That was good. We showed a maturity in the second half of extra time, when obviously we had to take our time a little bit, and we was clever. We got a couple of lads that take free kicks, and we're taking them all night. So a couple more free kicks were good, because just for the fact that we could slow it up a little bit. But it was good game management.
And do you expect everyone to be okay from that game?
Yeah, Gav rang me yesterday, and Gav, our head of medical services, as he likes to call himself, sounds a bit more important. He called me and said that everybody's fine. There's nobody's. There was a couple of them that were getting a little bit tired and a little bit achy towards the end, so a couple of them had to come off, but not as an injury. So we got through it well, and I'm pleased with that, and they'll be pleased with that.
And how's Kevin Dawson progressing?
He's progressing well. We'll train today. He'll play in this little practice game that we got this afternoon for him, really. Not a long one, it's an in-house game anyway. And we'll see how near he is. I mean, everybody's been saying how well he's been running, and how his fitness has come right up, because he couldn't do anything in the summer because he was told not to do anything to rest a previous injury, an injury he got at the end of the season. And he didn't come back very fit, but the physios and our fitness coaches have worked him very hard, and he's ready. He's ready now, so it's just a matter of how long he's got and when we can get him in there.
And presumably Harry Powell pushing even harder for a start now.
Well, exactly. I mean, you could see when he came on that the shackles were off. He'd be the first to admit he didn't have a great pre-season, and we were waiting for him to produce his best. And he's at his best when he's a free spirit and he's got nothing on his mind other than the game, and a happy heart, as they say. So I think all that's behind him now. I think he was thinking about that in the games that he played during pre-season, because it was all sort of bubbling along for quite some time. But the minute he made that decision, suddenly his head was clear. And when his head's clear and he just wants to enjoy his football, that's when he's at a different level.
I haven't even mentioned Crawley yet. Obviously, it's still early days in the season. What have you made of their start so far?
Well, of course, they've had a couple of defeats, haven't they? When we had a defeat first game of the season, as they did, and we got to make sure that both teams are going to have to get a result, because you don't want to lose 2 on the trot. So it'll be an interesting game. They've obviously, no one's a pushover in this league. We don't see them as that, and they won't see us as that either. But the fact it's at home, and the fact that we've, off the back of a good confidence booster in the Oxford game, then hopefully our supporters will see us through as well, because it'll be a good crowd supporting the boys.